As an added note here, let's take a look at this diagram again where we've added the file register as well as the working register pathway from the arithmetic logic unit. So as we copy and move values from the working register, you can see there on the bottom that there's a pathway where we have a switch in essence of the D bit or from some instruction. So you can see that in the commands where the values were added or literally moved and or copied into the D register will take one path, but it also looks at the switch option, the 0 or 1 or the W or F, and if the F option or the 1 option has been selected, you can see that the value then moves to that particular file register that's been identified to place the value. If we examine this table, you can see the add commands and some others that we haven't talked about yet, but we'll be getting to them. In this case, with this table, the instructions show that there's an operation that allows you to move or copy the values either in the working the working register and the file register at locations, and then give you the option of placing the result in the working register or the file register. So with these commands, you can see by the explanation there, each one of them has a add to the working reg or to the file register. So we'll be learning these as we go, and probably a good idea is to keep a tablet, keep a running tablet of these commands as you encounter them, and make notes to yourself so that you get a good idea how to use these commands when we start writing the code ourselves. The note down here, the bit selects the destination for the operation, and we saw that in the previous video, where the D bit, if it's equal to 0 or W, the result is stored in the working register. Okay, where it would normally also look for a D equal to 0. If D is equal to F, then the result is stored in the file register, and that would also relate to the D equal to 1, the default being F. That means that a command of add WF with a file name myfile is the same as saying add WF myfile comma F. Another table here, if we take a look at it, the instructions show that we can operate on the file register only, but it will give you the option of placing the result in the working register or the file register. So with these commands, and the next one we're going to see is the comf command, but we'll get to these others, as I said before, fairly quickly. If we look at the comf command, file register D switch, and then it ends up complementing the register file. And these are just ways, quick files that commands that allow you to manipulate the data very quickly. So we've got complement, decrement, increment, moving the file, which we've already seen, the move F. That looks a little different from what we saw earlier where we had the move WF. In this case, we've got a move F, and it has a different set of characteristics associated with it. Rotate, rotate left, rotate right, swap, and or bit toggle. And the explanation here on the bottom of the note is the same, where they're telling you in this case, if you're using a decrement file register and you're giving that command with my file, it's the same as saying decrement in a file and use the information to be placed in the file register. So next video we'll hit the complement, the comf instruction, and see what that gets us.